What's up, everybody? My name is Matt and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, got some NFTs I think you guys might want to take a look at. These are on Ethereum, Solana. We got a nice little variety here, so if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and as always, folks, not financial advice. All investments are made at your own risk, but I do think these are some projects you guys might want to take a look at. That being said, folks, let's get right into it. So the first project we're going to be taking a look at here is something called My Pet Hooligan, which surprisingly right now is only at around a 1 Ethereum floor, and not gonna lie, this project has been tempting me. So what they essentially have done here is created an extremely detailed, fleshed out project here that has some fantastic motion kind of design used on so much of their designs and so much of their lore. And if you'll notice, this stuff is pretty professional looking, and you guys can see that this is some live gameplay here using some facial tracking with their characters here. And again, man, this definitely just looks to be on sort of the cutting edge for NFT gaming. You know, very rarely do I see NFT games that actually look this good, that look this well developed, and really look like a AAA title. That very rarely seems to happen, yet these guys definitely do look to have pulled it off. So you see here is their site, talking a little bit about what they have going on, and obviously how their whole project is built. So an NFT collection of 8,888 Pet Hooligans, unique 3D characters built with a wide range of utilities and traits on the Ethereum blockchain. So an interactive NFT experience from AMGI Studios. So they talk a little bit. For years they were forced to farm carrots and were bound to cages at the mercy of their overlord, Meta Zuckbot, CEO of Zuck Corp. A rebellion ensued where all 8,888 bunnies managed to free themselves from captivity and realize their true potential in a new world void of constraints and laws. So a little bit more lore over here, and of course just some information kind of about how these are developed. And again, very cool stuff. I do like the fact that they actually have footage out there. They actually have some things already developed. I do think that's very cool. And again, compared to so many other NFT games out there, they look to be a little notch up. And you can see the floor price right now is 1.17, which is definitely not bad in my opinion for something like this. So I don't own one of these, but it definitely is tempting me, as I do believe these guys pretty much have some of the cutting edge in terms of the NFT gaming industry. But before we go any further, guys, let's talk a little bit about my Patreon. I have worked tirelessly to make this the best NFT group out there. By joining my Patreon, you guys get literally an insane amount of content. You'll get a custom Discord role, direct access to me in a DM, full access to Matt's NFT dojo, crypto and altcoin trade signals, access to my exclusive NFT watch list, whitelist opportunities, priority access to my live streams, and so much more. To be honest with you guys, I think it's a steal for only $10 a month. And of course, if you guys would like to talk to me over voice in a voice call, you guys could always join the Emerald and above tier, which has that offered. Currently, there are hundreds of people joining the Patreon every month, and they absolutely love it. Link down below in the description. So the next project I wanted to talk about here is something called the Shmurfs, which definitely have some of the nicest artwork I have seen here in a very long time. So very nice 3D sort of design to obviously give life to their Shmurf coin and 3D NFT Shmurfs ready to take over the metaverse. So they have a little support account here, their Discord, all of that, which is launching in April. So you guys can see over here on their site, very nicely done with some cool footage here. But here is the story of the Smurfs. So having recently had to depart Earth because of a deadly virus, the Smurfs now live on the planet of Oceanus. Oceanus is beautiful with all its stunning jungles, oceans, and landmarks. The best thing of all, no viruses or illnesses. However, a mistake by one of the Smurf scientists accidentally led to the release of the deadly virus now onto Oceanus, except there is no cure. There's a cure, at least in the vial, that needs to be consumed. So there's no cure on the planet, but you need to consume these vials to get these mutations. So that definitely is hinting at what will come later in the future, which of course is some level of mutation for the Smurfs. So they start with some lore here, of course, going into some details here about the planet and all of that. And of course, here is release phase 1. So the first stage, of course, involves 10,000 3D Smurfs living in Oceanus, which will be dropping in mid-March, which obviously was delayed a little bit here to April. So then you talk, of course, about the 250+ plus traits, and they guarantee the chance of minting a mutant Smurf in the next upcoming drop, which more info, of course, be found in their Discord. So for phase 2 here, we have the mutations. So they've lived happy for many years in Oceanias until now. Deadly virus spreading through the Oceanias. Due to the spread, they have to adapt in order to survive. So we had a little hint of what perhaps the new artwork will look like here in the future. And of course, a little look here at the roadmap. So they open up to the world. The NFT presale Shmurf list events begin. Launch phase 1. The mutant Shmurfs design phase begins. Then the presale for the mutants. Then a launch to the mutants with merchandise, metaverse acquisitions, tokenomics, all of that. And series 3 Shmurfs go into the metaverse. So definitely do like the artwork here. I think this is very cool. I love the 3D look, and again, very nicely done on their website here. And the Shmurfs are actually nice enough to provide whitelists for anybody watching the video that wants it. So if this is a project that you guys feel like you are interested in, you guys very well can click the link down below in the description and join the whitelist. All you have to do is go and fill out that form. Again, if this is something you guys may be interested in, definitely do check it out down below in the description. And the final project for the video today is Fellow Apes. So what these guys essentially look to be doing is capitalizing a lot on the recent Solana craze. Obviously, Solana has been, one of my favorite exchanges, of course, compared to, Ethereum in terms of the ability to access projects on Solana. They definitely do seem to have a lesser barrier of entry sometimes. And Fellow Apes I like because it looks as if these guys have basically all of the key fundamentals. They have staking, breeding, and some cool art, and they look to be supported by a lot of people on Twitter who seem to know what they're doing. So famous Fox Federation, of course, talking a little bit about them. They do seem to be involved with a lot of other people who are very large in the community, who are very big in the Solana NFT community. So when we take a look about what they actually have going on here on their site, Fellow Apes here, they talk a little bit, of course, about the staking option, which is not out yet, I suppose. And then we can take a look at their roadmap, of course, with what they had in mind. So staking Fellow Apes to earn Fellow Coin, setting up rarities and attributes, then getting some verification set up in the DAO and all of that, minting ape nests with Fellow, and setting up the next roadmap. So definitely look to have some plans here in the future. And if you look at the current price right now in Magic Eden, 3.55, that is not all that bad. That is not all that difficult, to get involved in. And the activity here, when you take a look at the actual activity, it's pretty good. There are a lot of people who are actually buying these apes up, and I definitely could see these having a good run at some point in the future. So with that being said, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon, of course, down below in the description, folks. And of course, the Shmurfs whitelist if that's something that you guys are personally interested in doing. And I do appreciate the Shmurfs for collaborating with me on the video today. As always, folks, I only collaborate with projects I actually do like and believe in the future. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments, of course, which of these projects is your favorite. That being said, my name is Matt. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.